Hi everyone, it's Courgette Semi here, founder of Centre Balance, and I help people reverse and resolve their chronic pain when nothing seems to shift it, no medication or anything else that they've tried. But today I want to talk to you about your health to-do list and why you might not be getting the benefits that you think you are or that you want. So this idea for this video came from listening to Dr. Rangan Chatterjee, his podcast where he was interviewing Dr. Sandrine Thuray, and they were talking about how we create new brain cells through a process called neurogenesis. And they were actually trying different things in their research to see what helped you create most of your brain cells. Now, running and exercise was one of those things that they thought would help you create new brain cells. So they did experiments on mice and rats, and in one group they had them running, just freely running, and then they measured how many brain cells that they were producing, how much neurogenesis was occurring. And then what they did was they had another group where they forced them to run. Now, you might think, what has this got to do with my health to-do list? But just hang on a moment and you'll see exactly why. So they forced the second group to run, whether they wanted to or not. They had no choice, and the results were completely different. So in the group that were running freely at their own will, they had a high rate of neurogenesis. So they were producing lots more new brain cells, lots of new brain cells. The second group, however, that were forced to run, they found that rate of neurogenesis, the rate of growth of new brain cells, was really minimal. So even though they were still running, it didn't have the same impact. It didn't still have the same health benefits. So this is what got me thinking about how we do our health to-do list. Often it becomes a thing that we need to do, an extra thing on our list. You know, that mental list that rolls around in our heads from the moment we wake up to the moment we go to bed. And it just becomes one extra thing to do. So I want you to really observe how you're doing your health or self-care activities, because if it's done as a thing that you can tick off, cross off the list, I've done that today, for example, or I've done my breathing today, or I've sat down for a minute and for 5 minutes and relaxed, or been mindful, or done a meditation. It becomes just a thing that's on your list. You may not be getting the benefits of it, because with your health to-do list, your health care, your self-care, it's all really about slowing things down, making yourself a priority, giving yourself the time and space to do it in a comfortable, relaxing, safe way, with closing off from the outside world just for a few moments in whatever you're doing. But it's really important that you don't just have it as a to-do list, because you might not be getting the health benefits that you think you should be getting, or you may not be feeling them. So it can become really frustrating for a lot of people when they're doing all the right things, they're ticking the boxes, they're doing their meditation, they're doing their breathing, they're doing their relaxation, they might be filling in their journal, but if you're doing it in the wrong way, and you're doing it because it's something you think you should do, or you're making yourself do it even if you don't feel like it, you won't be getting the health benefits. Your cells won't be regenerating like they're meant to, because the whole point is that it's supposed to be enjoyable. You're meant to do your health your way. So it's about finding those self-care things that you can do that actually bring you joy. For example, some people hate meditation. it's just not their thing, and they shouldn't be doing it as part of their self-care. So you can do that in lots of ways. You might do art or colouring. Anything that makes you zone out of everything else is kind of a meditation, and you need to find your unique way. So if you have got that health to-do list and you're getting frustrated that it's just not working, you're not feeling the benefits that you should, one thing I used to do is I used to meditate and get really relaxed and thoroughly enjoy it, and then I'd just shoot myself up and start running and doing everything that I'd left when I was doing my meditation, and that really negated the effects of my meditation, because I'd gone from really relaxed to suddenly back to almost stress mode. It was quite quick and quite a shock to my body. So really this is about finding the things that are healthy for you, that feel good, whether it's nutrition, whatever it is, all those self-care things that you might have on your list that you should be doing or have to do. You really want to change them to, I get to do this and I get to love doing this, because you're so much more likely to keep going, to keep doing it if you enjoy it. Innately we know this. We know how much we get from things that we enjoy, and we know what it feels like when we're doing it in a way that we just feel we have to. So I really want you to observe how you're thinking about your list or the things that you do, how you feel about it, and if it's not enjoyable, I want you to just sit there and think about how you could do it in a completely different way that you might actually enjoy. So that's why it's important, because you will get much more of a health benefit, you will feel better from doing those things, and you won't be forcing yourself. Just like those rats in that research, the effects are minimal when you haven't put your whole heart in it and you're not enjoying it. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. I hope that's helpful. If you have any comments or feedback, or if you enjoy this video, just send me a like so I know I'm on the right track. And if there's any questions you have, please comment below or send them through centrebalance.co.uk. Thank you very much for your time, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.